currently a student in the master's program at Parker for the strength and human performance. So one of the huge advantages here for me was that it was all online. So there was definitely a convenience aspect to be able to do my coursework at more of my own pace. But then on top of that, I knew at the end of the program, there would be an internship opportunity. So even though I got all my hard sciences online in a great environment where there was still interaction with other students also doing it online, I knew at the end of it I could get the hands-on experience that I wanted. I have always had a passion for athletics. I was an athlete for most of my life, and so I knew going forward in my career I wanted to do something that had sports training, in it. And so it just kind of was a natural progression for me to add on to my studies and pursue a master's in that. The process of choosing a site was super easy. When I was first trying to decide if I want to do this program, I did have direct contact with my internship coordinator. And she kind of told me about the two sites that they had already determined might be good fits. She did also go into a few other sites that were available in Dallas that maybe I wanted to go check out, either for location or specialization purposes. So I ended up touring the two that had already been predetermined as potential options. And I ended up falling in love with one of them right away. And so at that point, it was just super easy for me to say, well, there's already a relationship here. I'm going to build upon it as a first intern and then see how it goes from there. The very first day that I was on site was a little nerve-wracking because it's honestly a completely different environment than I've ever been in before. But honestly, I don't think that I could have been placed at a better site with better people. I think that ATH really has a good foundation for building up their interns and then making sure that they are adequately prepared to go into the field right after. They have it built into the internship process that you get the ATH training to where if you wanted to immediately transfer into being a coach at ATH, you definitely could do that. So a lot of hands-on experience, but they did make sure to say, hey, these are also hard science things that you might need to know that maybe weren't covered or, might not be the most obvious things that you need to pick up, but this is how it's going to factor into real life experiences that you'll have with real life people. I would definitely recommend getting the strength and human performance degree here at Parker, solely honestly because of the fact that there is an internship aspect. For me personally, getting the hands-on experience is something that is absolutely necessary in order to go out, especially into this field. So being able to kind of get your knowledge base and then also be able to build upon it at the end and make sure that you actually are able to put that into use was huge for me.